Good day, everyone. So I just started getting ready to edit Mad Father, episode 3, and something has popped up which has made me actually so angry that I need to record a video about it. It's sort of angry and apologetic all at the same time. Look, basically, the audio quality for the rest of the Mad Father Let's Play is going to go down, I wouldn't say considerably, but less than you'd expect usually from me, and I want to explain exactly why. This is also going to be on the Mad Father playlist, so that people can see this, because I know not all of you watch all the videos, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, this all ties into the way I record. I record my visuals with, as some of you already know, NVIDIA Shadowplay. Now, this is not perfect, but no software is, and before I get the usual legions of people in the comments saying, use OBS, I've tried using OBS. OBS makes my computer chug. It makes the frame rate drop to nothing, so I can barely even record 30 FPS, let alone the 60 that you all have become used to. I also can't use Fraps for the same reason. That's even worse. DxTory is too expensive, and when I've used it on the trial version, chugs. Basically, every recording software that I have run through makes my computer chug, except for Shadowplay, because it's actually coming from the graphics card itself, and so it makes the computer run whisper quiet, so I don't actually have a huge whine noise in the background, and also it means that I don't get an enormous hit in the frame rate and performance issues. Here's where it gets annoying, though. See, NVIDIA, a bit like Microsoft's in endless quest to make the Xbox not a game console, because that's clearly not what gamers want. They want to make it a media console, so they've stuffed Netflix and all random stuff that not everybody asked for in there. With NVIDIA, it's kind of similar. They've updated the NVIDIA GeForce Experience to number 3, and, well, it went from a normal simple interface that made sense with like a tick box of do you want to record your desktop to having to navigate through 3 different menus to go to the share functionality, then the privacy functionality, because desktop recording is in privacy now for some reason. And yeah, basically, despite the fact that I explicitly told it don't record my microphone, it still recorded my microphone. Now, this is what I'm talking about of how it gets into the way I record. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I record my visuals with Shadowplay, and in tandem, at the same time, I record my audio in Adobe Audition. This is because I can then apply all the nice, background noise reduction effects and whatnot there. Then I synchronize it all back up in Sony Vegas. Unfortunately, when Shadowplay decides to completely defy all of my orders and record my audio anyway, that means I now have I have no control, basically. I have no control over the game's volume in relation to me. Now, could I synchronize my actual recorded audio with it? Well, unfortunately, no. For reasons that completely baffle me, and if you know something about sound wave technology and visual recording and frame rates and shit, please help me out here, because I've no fucking clue. But, effectively, for some reason, the audio runs slightly faster on one of the tracks. I don't know why, since they're the same audio being said at the same time, but they run slightly faster, and no matter where I move it, it will be in sync at the moment of which it's said, and then slowly slide out of sync. Which is exactly what happened on the Saints Row Let's Play as well. I'm just not having a very good day, to be honest. So now the rest of Mad Father, because when I sat down to record the last recording of Mad Father, I sat down and I recorded for 3 hours straight. I finished Mad Father, yay! Except for the fact that now all of the audio is glued to Shadowplay, because on this one occasion, despite the fact that I updated over a week ago, and I've done recordings since then, in fact, all of Mad Father has been recorded since this update, and it hasn't affected episodes 1, episode 2. For some reason, just on this recording, it decided to balls up like this. So now the entirety of the rest of Mad Father is glued to the Shadowplay audio, and there's fuck all I can do about it. Because, God forbid, this even tries to, even if it is going to defy orders, at least it could record to multiple tracks, but no, that's too difficult as well. I just had to get that out of my system. I'm so sorry. All I can just say is I'm sorry, because it's mangled some of the audio quality, and I'm trying my best. I'm painstakingly going through and resynchronizing every single word that the father says, because I know the father is the quietest character, and I personally think I did a quite good performance on some of his lines, and I'm annoyed that that's just getting destroyed by the fact that Mad Father happens to have a quite loud soundtrack, and it deafens out my audio. Funnily enough, I wasn't balancing the game audio for voice being recorded at the same time, because I was expecting to be able to turn them both up and down in my leisure. That's why I record the way I do. You had one fucking job! Sorry. Okay. But yeah, that's basically it. That's why Mad Father's audio, there's a visual notice on the video start as well, but it seems nobody reads those, so I thought I'd best make a video about it by itself. The rest of Mad Father's audio is going to be a bit awkward. I've fixed it now, though. It's never coming back. I've backdated to a very early version of the NVIDIA Shadowplay experience, which is what I actually started using, and the majority of my videos have been recorded on. I've backdated to that, and then I've basically gone diving into the software and gutted out its ability to ever update itself. Because the only reason I went to this awkward 3 version with its terrible UI and everything is because literally it forced me to. It wouldn't open unless I updated. So now I've ripped out that functionality, and it should be fine. I'm gonna go and render the rest of Mad Father now. Love you all. Farewell.